A QR code can be a great way to share a link with someone, and in today's video, I'll show you how you can easily create one right within Microsoft Excel. I'm going to go to the File tab and click on a new file, and here's a list of all the templates you can access in Microsoft Excel. You'll see the QR code generated is already listed up here, and that's because I've used it recently, but what you can also do is type in QR and it'll show up as well. So if I hit QR and enter, then it'll show up the QR code generator. If I double click on this, it'll create a new file based on this. Now, no, it does require an active Microsoft 365 subscription, so you will need that in order for it to work. But now all you need to do is just enter in the details like your URL. So if you want to direct people to your personal website, so I'm going to type in mine. So I'll put HowtoExcel.net, and then that'll update. And you can see that it's using Python in Excel to generate this. So it's updating as you're making the changes. So you can change things like the style, the gradient, the background color, and the fill color. So if I select, a circle rather than a square, then it's gonna update accordingly. So now you can see I've got circles on here. You can adjust the color gradient. So right now it's a solid fill, but let's say I set it to being a horizontal split. And then when I do that, what's gonna happen is one side is gonna appear darker than the other. This part is darker, this part is a bit lighter. If I change it to vertical, for example, then it's gonna be a top and bottom split. So it can take a little bit of time for this to update, but as you can see, it'll update based on the changes you're making. If you don't want to mess around with the gradient, you can just leave it as a solid fill. And then you can change the background color and the fill color as well. So right now the background is white, but let's say I wanted to use a red background color, and that's the background for the entire image. And for the fill color, let's say I change it to white, and that's going to update as well. You can also apply a second fill color. Just note that it's not applicable if you select solid fill for this color gradient. So if I were to select, let's say green, it's not going to update because this gradient's set to solid fill. But if I change this to, let's say radial, then it's going to go ahead and update based on that selection. Now it may take a few seconds to update, but then once it does, we'll have that mix where we've got white and green. Now, if you're wondering why it's taking so long or if it's updated properly, one thing you can do is look at the actual formula. Right now it's hidden, but if I go to the View tab and click on Headings and then unhide row 2, so I'm selecting row 1 through row 3 and right click unhide, we'll see this image function right here, or this Python function, and you can expand this out to see what the Python code looks like, but that's where it's generating that image using Python. So right now, if it shows py an image, that tells you it's generated. But let's say I change this from radial to square. Now you'll see now it has that refresh icon saying it's doing the calculation. And so once it's done, that's when you'll know it actually has been updated. So if I change this to another option, let's say horizontal, you'll see it has that refresh. And then once it's done, we've got that horizontal split. Same thing for the vertical, change it once more. And again, it'll take a few seconds to update. And so notice at the top here, it says you're using standard Python in Excel calculation speeds. So what that means is if I click on learn more, I can get faster Python speeds, but I'd have to pay to get more premium compute. So that's basically telling you that you've got a set allocation in your Microsoft 365 subscription for certain Python speeds or certain Python usage. And then once you exceed that, then you have to get more premium compute, however much that is. I'm not really sure, but that's in case if you need faster computing capabilities, that's one way you can get it. Otherwise, you may just need to wait the 5 to 10 seconds that it appears to take to update. Now, if you run into issues where it looks like it's stalling and not updating for you, what I found useful is just to close the file and reopen it again with a new QR code template, because this can be a little bit buggy sometimes with the Python code not properly updating. So if you run into that, I'd suggest closing it and reopening it again. So that's all for this video on how to use the QR code generator in Microsoft Excel. If you did learn something, if you did like it, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.